It's here, in the waters of Poole, that the largest seahorse ever recorded was found by fisherman Michael Bailey.
Catch on average, we catch probably 20, 30 seahorses a year. We catch the seahorses when we're netting for mullet. Most of the seahorses we do catch are on the larger end of the scale, sort of towards the 30 centimetre stage. But the biggest one we caught was 34 centimetres, which is a world record. And I never realised until a week later, just recorded it, took the pictures, the rest of it, and then the Seahorse Trust said, do you realise it was the actual biggest of any species?
Michael not only works to record seahorse activity in the area, he also built a relationship with the Seahorse Trust, hoping to conserve sea life.
What we need to achieve is the fishermen to look out for them. They're hard to spot because there's normally weed coming up through the mesh. Because we've seen so many now, we know straight away, we'd pick one out straight away. Whereas other fishermen, they could come through the net hauler and they could get crushed on the deck and not even be seen because they're not looking for them. We take our time, we release the tail because they grab hold of the mesh, and we release it straight away unless it's a bigger one that needs a picture taken of it. But yeah, we've always log it and report it. The whole English Channel they are everywhere, they just don't get reported. And I'm sure there's a lot bigger ones than the one we caught out there. It's amazing, the wildlife in local to us in Dorset. A lot of it is nature. Really is nature, the way it comes back. Nature always wins.
Neil Garrick is Executive Director and founder of the Seahorse Trust. He has been working on the conservation of the UK seahorses for 35 years. With his team of volunteers, the Seahorse Trust's main objective is to interpret the natural world through seahorses, this enigmatic species that has been vital to the marine life for many years.
Usually, if a seahorse sighting is found, or a seahorse is found anywhere within the British Isles and Ireland, they'll report it to us quite quickly. And this recent one was 34 centimetres from the top of the head to the end of the tail, which is phenomenal. It's almost twice the size of a normal seahorse. But the amazing thing about seahorses is they never stop growing.
Unfortunately, this beautiful species is under threat. Human activity and pollution are having a detrimental effect on the number of seahorses in the British Isles.
Seahorses without a doubt are endangered, and they're endangered on many different levels. The predominant reason is loss of habitat and for use of the Chinese medicine trade and also the aquarium trade. If you take Studland Bay for an example, where our main research project is, the numbers of seahorses since 2008, where we recorded 40 individual seahorses, have crashed to zero. 2 years ago we had no seahorses and there hasn't been a single seahorse since. And this is because the habitat is broken down so badly, there's not enough room for no food for the seahorses to feed on, there's no habitat for them to hide in. So mankind's influence on seahorses is horrific. So if a seahorse is left undisturbed, it's got plenty of food and it's secure in its environment, in theory it should keep growing. So the 34 centimetre one that Michael had found was actually quite an older seahorse. We reckon it's about 15 years old. To get one that size is amazing.
Risa Hearn, HBC News.